That's fancy.
Ibon Ecto.
Whoa! That was quick. There's more fans. Be careful. There's no checkpoint, by the way. Have you... This would have been a good place for a checkpoint. Just get on there.
Notem at all. Fine. Ibon Ecto.
What would happen if you would stand on this once?
I would die.
I kind of hoped you would just very quickly rotate. Just go over there. Just go through.
There's a down.
Yeah, I think that's just an abyss.
No.
Oh, that's not just an abyss. Still, I would like to just go over there. Because it's less precarious.
You came from that way, right?
Yeah.
Notem atul.
It's Nametatul, but this apparently works. Ooh. Is that a thing of knowledge? It's a thing of knowledge.
It's text.
Of justice and empires. Justitia.
Oh, she dead now.
Justitia faded a difficult task, even for a faced a difficult task, even for a god with the fucking divine spell checker. How could justice be imposed on a people hungry for power? During the Golden Era, the pilgrims would visit Zenith, asking Justitia to improve the lives of their people before returning to their respective worlds with her teachings. But justice was not always the same. For each people, there was a different conception of it, depending on their race, place and time, but the goal was always the same, to live in peace alongside others.
And set people on fire.
That's later, that's when it all goes wrong. But of what use are such teachings to the greedy? The heralds of Justitia came into being, false pilgrims who professed to be the only bringers of law and declaring that Justitia was not to be questioned, but that her laws were simply to be imposed. The goddess became the emblem of an empire, built on the spilled blood of innocent to satisfy the herald's unquenchable thirst for power. Justitia was well aware of this desecration of her teachings, but this omniscient being decided not to intervene, still holding great hope for these living creatures. However, no longer being questioned, and observing the horrors perpetrated in her name, over the centuries the goddess changed, transforming into Inuria, injustice, and having lost any glimmer of faith in the mortals, spent millennia torturing their bodies and souls.
The guys who were put into the boxes. That was also by the heralds of Justitia, I think.
Yeah, it's true. The goddess spirit, born to do good for the universe, was gradually consumed, and the engulfed souls were of no use. In the end, it returned no more, fusing with the heart of Zenith.
But we murdered her.
Yeah, well, apparently, I guess we didn't.
Maybe
Also,
it was just Justitia bot.
I like this because this sort of gives us the reason why we're blowing up Zenith.
Yeah, because Justitia's going
because the
evil.
Yeah, I'm guessing the other goddesses will also have had their problems, except for Veritas. Veritas is helping us to stop the other impure goddesses.
So we didn't need to go here, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah,
Ibon Ecto.
Good. I don't know who would write something like that in a place like this. It seems like a very...
Well, why did Misa, his story about being useful, show up in the middle of a temple? That was also weird, as his entrails were being eaten. Namet Atul.
Well, I guess
Ibon Ecto.
Temple has sort of a historical library role, but
fair enough. Namet Atul. Namet Atul.
There
we go. Downstairs. Done it.
Oh well, there's only one way to go. So let's go that way.
Ooh. Ooh.
Atulaknis. 1, 2, 3. No, there's numbers.
Atulakni. Atulakni.
I'm curious.
Atulakni.
Curious what would happen if you... I'm sorry. That's probably my fault.
Atulakni.
Yeah, do the other one. Do...
Atulakni. Atulakni. Because they do explode in order.
Yeah, sure. But I think this ding ding means that it's still ready for the last input, if you want.
I stepped near the thing.
Oh, now the other one. Step into it again. There we go.
Atulakni. 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 Udanoti.
I would wonder what happened if you put it in the wrong order, which is like purge the airlocks. Oh, it's not all of them. If only I would have looked. Step into the checkpoint.
Yeah, we'll deal with you later. Cause fucking hell. Atulakni. 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 Uda notem.
Oh god, not this again. So we have a teleporter.
Ibon Acto. Ibon Acto. I want to go through the spinny room first, because that was the... I mean, that's going to put us somewhere maybe we know. Namely... Oh...
This is not something we know.
Oh dear.
Or is this the egg room? What's that? That's the silo door.
Oh, those are different...
We've opened a whole new layer of bullshit.
Wow.
Whee, it's the winds.
Merging with the heart of Zenith.
I don't think that's the... I would expect the heart to be more impressive.
Hey.
Oh, this is where the thing came from. Oh, and this allows us to go back.
Cool.
Because otherwise you would be stuck.
Cool. Cool. So we did know this. We didn't see that before.
But that thing to the left, the silo door, the little iris thing, is definitely a door that will open at some point. Probably when we figure out...
No, but this is also a... But it's not about the symbols, but the text that's below. But every time I see that, I think it's something we can read. This teleporter...
Oh! You have learned to go behind stuff. The doll's eyes.
Vermira was a city famed for its art. However far you travel, you will never find a place so rich with beauty and meaning. Here, I saw Elven City. Here, architecture, painting, sculpture, music, literature, theater, and dance fused so seamlessly with each other and their environments that they physically formed the city's streets. They had a street dance. Never mind.
Yeah, but this makes me imagine people walking over dancing people. It's weird.
No, painting was... I don't know. It's very artsy streets. Street artists were the...
Those were the people that physically made the streets. They just paved the roads with people.
Were the rule rather than the exception, forming an essential part of the city landscape. Maybe they were mountains. Taking the place of the frivolous pastimes so in vogue across the rest of the world. I have no idea what that means. And it was this very love for art that led a man to set up a doll store in a sector of Vermira. He saw perfection. He wanted to find a doll able to emulate a person in all respects and fool the observer's eye. #Turing test. Who knows what his true aim was, whether purely artistic or with darker intentions.
Whether purely autistic.
No, that was Alan Turing. He entered the store and was instantly immersed in an intense scent of wood. Hanging there was a multitude of dolls created in more or less human forms, which appeared to observe him. Oh, there's a lot of text.
This is long.
This is text.
I'll add a skip button.
just only here, though. Yet none of them caught his eye as much as he would have wished. "Come in, make yourself comfortable," said a voice from back of the room. It was completely dark. The only light in the room came from a dirty window facing outside, but there, in the half-dark, it was either completely dark or half-dark. Among all these disquieting shadow effects created by the hanging dolls, the man caught sight of a figure sitting behind a desk, looking at him from the darkness. I'm
gonna spoil this, the man is the doll.
The man pulled back the dusty chair, sat down, and looked the figure in the eyes, jade green, which seemed to glow in the dark. Yeah, this little Atul Akni eyes. There, in the shadows, they reflected the little light there was in the room, immediately catching his eye. When he finally tore his gaze away from the two jewels, he realized they were set in the most beautiful and harmonious woman's face. The man was a woman. Plot twist. His fucking heteronormative bullshit. His eyes were becoming accustomed to the darkness, and his forms quickly became clearer and more divined. There was a girl before him, perhaps a little over 20, disarming in her beauty, yet with a cold voice that ruined the overall harmony. I am... Well, she's definitely a robot. I am looking for perfection, a doll that could fool even the eyes of a god, the man explained with a self-assured tone. What you seek does not exist. Everything created by man is limited and marginal in its perfection. I am no man. Sorry. Even using the words of gods, a human construct is bound to fail in terms of its appearance. The only perfect thing in this world is death.
Useful.
Death, thought the man, aghast. What would be perfect about something so cold and unfathomable? Death makes no distinctions. It has no edges or corners, nor dreams nor remorse. Death is absolute peace and order, just as life is absolute chaos. The girl went on, just as my dolls are at peace, he who dies becomes like them. In a way, you could say that I create the perfection hidden in an imperfect shell. A cold chill ran down the man's spine. He began to feel uneasy in that dark room, seemingly watched by the dolls all around. It seems that your search will not end here. Nonetheless, I would like to offer you something that...
She's gonna make him a doll.
Though not as perfect in body as you wish, most certainly is in spirit. The spirit with which I imbued it as I crafted it. Oh, Christ. The woman took out a little doll from under the desk. The man was astonished. It had the features of a little girl and was so perfect that anyone would expect it to start speaking at any moment. Perfect! Explained the man. The woman smiled with a mixture of delight and conceit. She isn't. The darkness makes everything look perfect. It hides both flaw and This is like girls in the pub. No, never mind. But
no, that's alcohol, not darkness.
That's also... Yeah, never mind. There's also always shitty lighting in cafes because it's more... Anyway, this is why you go out to dinner. The man was stunned. He could not understand what the woman was saying, though, in truth, he did not care. All he wanted was that work of art. He stood up and bid goodbye to the woman before turning around to leave. But once he got to the shop window, glancing at his new toy, he saw those eyes, brilliant jade, a life like none he had seen before. Actually, he had. Those of the girl he had just finished talking to. It's her daughter. He turned and asked her how she had crafted them so well. He received no answer. He repeated this question, turning towards the desk, but the girl was silent, concerned. Concerned, he wondered whether she had taken ill, and once again
just instantly
tried
ill.
to talk to her, because they are women, they are so frail of posture. She talked to her, shaking her to provoke some response, and there the woman's body collapsed onto the table as though lifeless, her eyes open and her face expressionless. She was not breathing. The man looked for a pulse to check if she was truly dead. It was then that he understood the truth about the girl. On touching her wrist, he realized it was clearly artificial. Wood, fabric, and sand. It's literally a fucking scarecrow. He checked the rest of her body, but it all felt like an inanimate doll. With that doll that had been given to him still in his arms, he let out a scream before running away as fast as he could. He never returned to the store. He hadn't the courage. Thereafter, from time to time, he would see people in the city with beautiful green eyes who, though they did not know each other, would stare at him, cold and inexpressive, before continuing on their way. It was perhaps also because, from that day onwards, the man never parted from the doll, which had started to walk and called him Daddy.
Fuck! This is quite something. These stories.
These stories, man, they are intense. I mean, they get worse as well.
It wasn't the AI kind of story that I expected it to be.
No. Well, the woman or the man, as you... Oh, we need to go that way.
Go to the teleporter.
Yeah.
But I understand you're going the wrong way because now we're having a book review over what we just read. We're trying to give it a place in our minds. Useful.
Useful. I'm gonna save because I want that text to be saved.
It will be with us forever.
It's fine.
Oh god.
It seems
it's very shiny.
We can go up.
Yes. Oh, crystal.
Oh, we can do.
Oh, That's weird.
That's a Sims crystal. Right?
I haven't really played Sims in a long time.
Ectolume. Ectolume.
So does this white mean that he's happy or?
Probably means he's dead, knowing this floor. Blood.
And you say that as you walk over this ominous blood spatter. Joy. Is that a teleporter or is that acid? I daren't guess.
Oh god.
Those are crystals.
Oh, I just wanna...
Yeah, that's acid.
That's acid.
It didn't kill you as quick as I thought it would.
Atulak. That's not that many moles. Not higher molarity. These are those rings, those techno rings. But then with the fucking...
Are they opposed? If you shoot into that, an Ectolume into that, will it just keep going? Oh, it just does. It makes frog noises.
Puno B.
You wanna detonate those things? That
Uranoten.
Okay, so that's not enough. Oh. It did something though.
It closed.
Oh, there's Tialuda underneath the thing as well.
Tialuda.
Did that green just open? No, I'm so confused. What's this?
This is probably what we want to open.
There's a Tialuda on the floor. That looks like an elevator that we have to unlock. There's another crystal.
Now,
oh, there's another crystal on top of the door. Can you pick that up? Or is it just...
Ectolume.
God.
Oh, we've unlocked the double gem. This is the true double gem room. Obikenu.
But does that make this the triple double gem room?
Yes, it makes a sextuple.
Okay, so there's 6 lights of 6 crystals on either side. Do we now have to split?
And double split.
And split and split and split.
This is gonna extend.
I don't think it's...
Also, we can probably get up there somehow.
Do you want to first check if we can do something in the previous room before we
stumble on?
This seems very complicated.
Well, we could go up here.
Yeah. There's a Tialuda on that platform there.
Okay. Obikenu. That's not what I want.
Namet Atul.
Namet Atul. Notem Atul Opun.
Something a bit lower. Oh, there we go. What was that? That's good enough.
Notem Atul Opun. Notem Atul Opun. Tialuda.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, no, put the crystal in there. That's not.
Then
oh,
what?
Tialuda?
That you missed.
Tialuda? What the
oh, now we're up here.
Frickety. Oh, so we can split it and down, up.
There's a timer. We don't need it right now. Let's first figure out what we do with it.
We don't know. I wanna. Okay, so we're here now. That's fun.
This looks like a ferry. Space ferries. It's very good.
So, my theory, because that one's purple, that thing down there is purple, and that one's purple, so we can get at least one.
But those aren't receptacles, are they?
Yeah, those look like Ectolume.
But only in the right color.
Yeah, well, we can get the purple color from there, and then shoot it through the either up here or down there, or both, presumably.
You can't teleport across from where you are right now, can you?
Opun, Notem Atul Opun.
I would expect that to be too far. Unless you cheat.
Notem Atul Opun. Notem Atul Opun. I'm not sure if this helps, but we are now here.
And well, now you can go to the elevator. Unlock that from the other side. Maybe.
Clever. Tialuda.
Look at that.
Okay.
Elevator.
But now...
Go down there.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, cool, but...
Didn't really do anything, okay?
Maybe that's the...
But that's what the Autoacnes do?
Tialuda. There were only 2 Autolacnes, so we felt that there was more to the Autolacne than Meti.
Yeah, typically they don't go into the ding 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 mode when they...
Wait, no, what?
What are you...
Notem atulopun. I'm gonna go back. Notem atulopun.
Let's bring her back to me.
No. More.